Hi, I am K. Marinathan, and today I am going to present my internship project completed at Webstack Academy. During this internship, I learned full stack web development using the MERN stack and developed a food delivery web application. In this presentation, I will explain the internship objectives, the technologies I learned, the project architecture, implementation process, key features, and finally demonstrate the project. Let's begin. This presentation consists of 7 sections. First, I will introduce Webstack Academy. Next, I will explain the goals of the internship. Then, I will provide a brief introduction to full stack development and the main stack. After that, I will discuss the project requirements, followed by the system architecture and design. Then, I will explain the implementation process and finally conclude with the outcomes of the internship before moving on to the live project demonstration. Webstack Academy, also known as WSA, is an edtech organization focused on providing practical software development training for engineering students and working professionals. The academy has over 18 years of experience in the education industry and specializes in training students in modern technologies such as the MERN stack. The primary objective of the academy is to bridge the gap between academic learning and industry requirements by providing project-based learning. Their vision is to improve education through practical learning, and their mission is to provide innovative technology solutions that prepare students for successful careers in software development. During this internship, I gained practical experience by building a real-world web application instead of only learning theoretical concepts. Internship goal. The main objectives of this internship were to master full stack web development using the main stack and gain practical experience in developing modern web applications. The internship focused on several important learning outcomes. First, understanding both front-end and back-end development. Second, improving problem solving and debugging skills. Third, learning how different technologies work together in a complete web application. Another important goal was to build a real world project by following industry practices such as modular coding, RESTful API development, authentication, database management, and payment integration. This internship significantly improved my confidence in developing complete web applications from scratch. About full stack development and mid stack. Before discussing the project, let me briefly explain full stack development and the main stack. A full stack developer works from both the front end and back end of an application. The front end is responsible for the user interface and user experience, while the back end manages business logic, APIs, authentication, and database operations. The main stack consists of four major technologies. MongoDB is used as NoSQL database to store application data. Express.js is used to build REST APIs. React.js is used to create dynamic and interactive user interfaces. Node.js provides the JavaScript runtime environment for executing backend applications. Along with these technologies, this project also uses Cloudinary for image storage, Mailtrap for email testing, Stripe for payment processing, Redux Toolkit for state management, and MongoDB Atlas for cloud-based data hosting. Project requirements. The project required several development tools and services. Visual Studio Code was used as the code editor. MongoDB Atlas was used as the cloud database. Cloudinary was integrated to store restaurant and food images. Mailtrap was used for testing emails during development. Stripe Checkout was implemented to provide secure online payment functionality. These technologies helped build a scalable, secure, and user-friendly food delivery application. Architecture and design. The application follows a modular stack architecture. The front-end is developed using React.js, where user can browse restaurants, view menus, manage their cart, and place order. Redux toolkit is used to manage application state efficiently. The frontend communicates with the backend through RESTful APIs. The backend is built using Node.js and Express.js, where business logic authentication, order processing, and payment verification are implemented. MongoDB stores user accounts, restaurant information, menus, carts, orders, and payment records. JWT authentication is used to secure user login and protected routes. Cloudinary manages image uploads while Stripe securely processes online payments. This architecture makes the application scalable, maintainable, and easy to extend with additional features. Features. The food delivery application provides several important features. Users can securely register and log in using JWT authentication. Customers can browse available restaurants and view detailed restaurant information. Each restaurant contains multiple food items organized into menus. Users can search the restaurant and food items organized into menus. Users can search restaurants and food items using keywords and filters. Customers can add items to the shopping cart, modify quantities, and remove product before checkout. The application supports secure online payment through Stripe checkout. Users can place order and track their order status. The website is fully responsive, make it accessible on desktop, tablet, and mobile devices. These features provide users with a complete and convenient online food ordering experience. Implementation of Food Project app. The project development was completed in multiple stages. Initially, the front-end interface was designed using React.js. Next, backend APIs were developed using Node.js and Express.js. MongoDB Atlas was integrated to manage application data. Redux toolkit was implemented to simplify state management. CloudNet was integrated for image uploading and storage. Mailtrap was configured for email testing. Finally, Stripe payment integration was added to enable secure online transactions. Throughout the development process, debugging, testing, and optimization were performed to improve application performance and reliability. Now I will demonstrate the working of the food delivery application. During the demonstration, I will show user registration, restaurant browsing, menu selection, shopping cart functionality, Stripe payment integration, and successful order placement. This screen shows MongoDB Atlas, which is the cloud database used in my food delivery web application. MongoDB Atlas is a fully managed NoSQL database service that stores all the application's data securely in the cloud. Unlike traditional SQL database, MongoDB stores data in JSON-like documents, make it flexible and easy to work with JavaScript applications like the MERN stack. In my project, I created a database name test and inside it I have multiple collections such as users. Users stores user registration and login information. Next, restaurant. Restaurants stores restaurant details like restaurant name and address and ratings, number of reviews. Next, menus. Menus stores food menu items. Next, cart stores the cart order details after their shopping cart. In this, the cart collection is open. Each document represents a user shopping cart and contain fields like user ID, restaurant ID, item added to the cart, and the creation date. Every document also has a unique object ID, which helps identify it. Whenever a user performs an action, such as registering, adding food to the cart, placing an order, or making a payment, the backend API built with Node.js, and Express.js communicate with MongoDB Atlas using Mongoose. The data is then stored or retrieved from this collection. Using MongoDB Atlas provides several advantages. It is cloud hosted, so data can be accessed securely from anywhere. It, it automatically handles backup and scaling. It offers high performance and reliability. It integrates seamlessly with Mainstack applications. Overall, MongoDB Atlas acts as a central database that stores and manages all application data efficiently. Now I will explain the project implementation and the folder structure of my food delivery web application developed using the MERN stack. Project structure. This project is divided into two main parts, front-end and back-end. This separation makes the project model maintainable and easy to scale. Back-end folder. Back-end folder contains config controllers, middlewares, models, and node models, routes, service, utils, and view. Config folder. The config folder stores configuration file. It contains the MongoDB, uh, MongoDB database connection and environment variable configuration. These files connect the application to MongoDB Atlas and securely stores sensitive information like API keys and JWT secrets. Next, controllers. Controllers folder contains the business logic. Whenever a request comes from the front end, the control processes it. For example, user registration or user login. Next, restaurant management, menu management, cart operation, order placement, and Stripe payment. Next, middlewares. The middlewares folder contains reusable functions. For example, JWT authentication middleware verifies whether the user is logged in before accessing protected feeds. Next, models. Models folder defines the MongoDB schemas using Mongoose. Each model represents a collection inside the MongoDB. Cart model. This cart model contains JSON format. Example include user, restaurant, menu, cart, order, coupon. Next, routes. Routes. The routes folder defines API endpoints. Each route calls its corresponding controller. Services. The services folder contains integration with external services such as Stripe payment and mail trap, email functionality, AI services, and AI review analyzer. Utils. Utils folder contains peripher functions that are used throughout the project. Next, server.js. Server.js. This is the main entry point of the backend. It starts the Express server, connect to MongoDB Atlas and listens on port 8080 as shown as the 8080 port. Front-end folder. Next, front-end folder. React application. The front-end is built using React.js. Components. The components folder contains reusable UI components like navigation bars, restaurant carts, menu carts, buttons, and fonts. Next, Redux. I used Redux toolkit for state management. Instead of passing data through multiple components, Redux stores application data such as user information, restaurant list, menu actions, order actions, restaurant action, user action. Slices. Slices contain card slices and menu slice, order slice, restaurant slice, u- and user slice. Add.jsx. Add.jsx. Add.jsx defines the application's routing using React Router. Next, I running the project. I run both frontend and backend separately. The frontend starts using npm run day. Next, the backend running npm start. Next, it is the home page of project. Users can browse restaurants available on the platform. Register new users can create account. Logout. Next, new users register. Name, money, money20@gmail.com. Password. Choose avatar. Users can manually choose our avatars. Register. There are totally 8 restaurants can available. I can choose Dindikkal Dalapakatti. It contains multiple menus. Users can click to cart, add to cart the menu. Next, I will go to cart section. It is the cart section. I click to checkout. It is the payment page for Stripe account. Full name, money, India. Address 5 by 38 North. Address is city, Tirunelveli, PIN 27603. State, Tamil Nadu. Card. I can using the sample version of card. 424242 4242 4242 11YY 255 6678 6 separate. Mobile number 9988. The order can successful. When payment is successful, cart is cleared, order is created. Success message is displayed. Order details are saved in the order collection. Finally, MongoDB verification. I verify the database. Here you can see collections such as users, restaurants, menus, food items, cards, orders, coupons. Whenever a user performs an access, the corresponding data is stored in MongoDB Atlas. Conclusion. To conclude, this internship at WebStack Academy provided valuable practical experience in full stack web development using the MERN stack. During the internship, I successfully developed a food delivery web application by implementing technologies such as React.js, Node.js, Express.js, MongoDB Redux Toolkit, JWT authentication, Cloudinary, Mailtrap, and Stripe payment integration. This project strengthened my technical knowledge, improved my debugging and problem-solving skills,
and have me hands-on experience in building real-world web applications. Overall, this internship has increased my confidence and prepared me for future opportunities in software development. Thank you for your valuable time and attention.